Hey everybody, it's me, Zach, this is Judy, and welcome back to our channel. Hey everybody, it's me, Zach, and today I'm back, finally, it's been forever, to talk about the Slaton sisters of 1,000 Pound Sisters, our favorite critically acclaimed, Emmy-nominated, someday in the future TLC reality television show. I love the 1,000 Pound Sisters so much, but honestly, when they're not filming anymore, or when they're not airing seasons anymore is what I should say, because I don't know if they're filming right now or not. I would assume maybe probably they are, but I have no reason to, or no proof that they are. But either way, whenever the season's not airing, it seems like a lot of the tea these days is pretty cold, pretty elusive. It's not really happening a lot because for the most part, I feel like they both Amy and Tammy stay off the internet. We haven't really had a lot to talk about when it comes to them since season 3 stopped airing. I mean, we know that the season ended with Tammy in the hospital and rehab, and I think to some extent, we've seen some updates here and there from Tammy where it looks like maybe she has made a lot of progress. But I also know a lot of people have been concerned at different points because she's just, not posted on Instagram or things like that. I don't know. I think some of that has been ramped up by some of those, websites, those, gossip websites, National Enquirer types of websites that, just post stories to get people riled up. To me, it makes sense that they're not on social media a lot because that always tends to happen historically when they're filming the show. So I don't know. I don't really think much about it. You know, I think if something really seriously ever happens to Tammy, hopefully it won't, but if it should ever happen, I think that the family would come out and say something. You know what I'm saying? There was a time where Amy did an interview with a newspaper, maybe not a newspaper, maybe a magazine, I don't know, where she said that she wanted more time off for a future season and wouldn't film unless she got more time off. Outside of that, and maybe that one time that Amy posted the pictures of her and her family going to a concert for some band called Confederate Railroad, and maybe a nephew of hers or something, or some kind of child family member was wearing a MAGA hat, a Trump hat, something like that. Outside of that, there hasn't been a lot going on. But this weekend, things changed, and there is something that I think a lot of people who follow the show would be interested in knowing about. And specifically, that is that Tammy has resurfaced onto social media this past weekend to show herself with old, what's his name? The BBWKing, aka Philip. Now, before we get into what exactly happened this weekend or what was on social media, whoever, whatever, I just want to give you a quick reminder of who the BBWKing is. He's also known as Philip. I've done many videos. If I can, I'll try to link some videos where I've talked about him before on my channel, because we talked about him before he ever actually showed up on season 3, because obviously when season 3 was filming, he was posting about interacting with Tammy and whatnot. So we did get a little bit of tea, actually, now that I think about it, in between season 2 and season 3, because they were posting about it on social media to some extent. He infamously has said that he wouldn't date a woman under 300 pounds. And notably, the way he ended things with Tammy led to Tammy engaging in a lot of destructive behavior, binge drinking, things we saw on the show, until ultimately Tammy was like, I can't keep doing this, I want to live, I want to keep going, so she decided she wanted to go back to the rehab facility that she started season 3 in, and then on the way to the facility, she had some difficulty breathing, found out that she had carbon dioxide poisoning, aka she couldn't expel the carbon dioxide part of her breathing. You know, you breathe in oxygen, you expel carbon dioxide. She was having issues doing that, which led to her being in a medically induced coma. She became septic. Several other health-related things happened, and now she is presumably better. To some extent, she still has a trach. Just in case, I know it's been so long, I just felt like I had to give that little reminder of where we left things. But the BBWKing was a big part of that, okay? It was a big part of, her engaging in destructive behaviors because, one, I think he was engaging in some of those behaviors with her, but then, two, he just, ended things in a horrible way, which led to her being very emotional, struggling with her mental health, and engaging in these behaviors as a way to cope with that. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Are we all on the same page now? So this weekend, I was scrolling through Insta stories, and I won't lie, I do follow the BBWKing because, well, it's kind of part of what I do here, is I follow these weird pseudo-internet celebrities, right? So I saw on his Insta story this, like, I think it was supposed to be a TikTok of him, like, holding somebody's hand, and I couldn't remember, but I kind of thought, I'll let me insert that here.
I'll be okay if I get one. If I had one wish, we'd be best friends.
As you can see, he's holding somebody's hand. There's a tattoo, and I couldn't remember if Tammy had a tattoo like that or not, but I was kind of thinking, I think this might be Tammy's hand. And so, I don't know, I didn't think much more of it because also it was like, you know, when you're out and about and you're like waiting on something and you're just mindlessly scrolling through social media. So I didn't think much about it, but then yesterday, I started getting DMs that Tammy was live on the TikTok with the BBWKing. Now, it wasn't on her own TikTok, allegedly. I don't know, I've seen some people say that it got suspended or something. I will say at one point during her live streaming with the BBWKing, she did hold up her phone and show a new account on the TikTok that was allegedly hers, so I'll show that screenshot so if you want to go follow her on the new TikTok, you can. But yeah, she was live for quite a while with the BBWKing on his account, and I did screenshot some of the live stream, but I will say I was with Noel at the time. We were trying to do other things, so I didn't record a whole bunch of it, but I'll include what I did record right here.
Amy's back home.
Tammy's still losing weight, looking good. She sure is. She is.
Looking better than ever. She do see some muscle.
Hitting you from the back 100.
Stop.
Dang, fire too.
Stop. Tammy's badass.
Love you, Tammy.
You out there. That all you, bruh?
Yeah.
Thank you for the roses. Does
He's doing this to stay what?
staying icy?
To stay relevant? Yeah. I've been off social media for 5 months, dumbass. Why the fuck am I trying to be relevant?
Thank you for the roses.
Thank y'all for the gifts. Appreciate it, y'all. Let me see your chain, Tammy.
From 1,000 Pound Sisters? Yes. Honey Boo Boo. Honey No Boo.
That part.
Yeah.
No. He's using you. For what?
I think I'm using him.
For right this moment, but I like
No.
being used by you.
Well, I was gonna say. Never mind. Wow, Tammy.
He's using you. I'm about to block him.
I'm using him. What I do? No.
Damn. Fuck. Damn.
I just remember myself. I'm not. I just got poked though. I mean about a chain. Did I say are you still alive?
Crazy as hell. How's your cute nephew?
My cute nephew good. Getting big, walking, talking. They potty training him.
Was this girl from 600 Pound Life?
No, it wasn't, baby.
Mm-mm.
I might look like it. Kiss, 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 kiss the girl.
Kiss, kiss, kiss.
Yeah.
Not the accent. 1,000 Pound Sisters.
There's an accident.
Have you had surgery? 800 Pound Life?
No.
She's not even qualified for 600 Pound Life, so.
There's that part. All the money. Oh, thank you. Somebody give us crown.
Oh, appreciate the gift. How many years? What do you think about Honey Boo Boo?
I have no opinion on Honey Boo Boo.
Tammy, when's your special day?
Nah. Thank you for the flowers.
Tammy, are you in love?
Yeah. He's embarrassed.
Of what? Of what?
I don't know. I didn't say it. Well, I did say it, but I read it.
Under 600 question mark. Bless up, Tam Tam.
Thank you. Oh, thank you.
All right, I'm out. Good. All right, if you're a hater, you can leave.
Deuces. Since when did Tammy wear what?
Says since I'm not gonna repeat it. It was janky.
Don't be
Tammy,
janky.
you are looking so good.
Thank
She is. Baby is looking good. Kiss her.
I'm blessed.
She's bigger than ever. That's a lie. You see that?
Yeah.
That was stupid. Oh, he don't like you. He don't like you. I
No, you're
don't.
right. He don't.
I love her.
What he said.
Tammy dance. She can dance on something else. Everyone says kiss, so is that what we should do?
What we should? Not with Bill in the way. I'm waiting for somebody to ask me who Bill is. If it's not obvious.
If he loves you, you should keep your weight. Should keep your weight loss.
Y'all look at me and tell me I ain't lost weight. Thank you.
Oh, she wearing his chain? Not the chain.
Yes, the chain.
Tammy, you look great.
Well, thank you.
Bye, Tammy. Keep up the good work.
Thank you.
That was a cool comment. You only need to prove things to yourself, Tammy. Don't waste energy on the haters.
Facts.
Tammy, you look bomb.
Baby. I look fine.
You look bomb.
When was I ever not able to walk?
I have no idea why they would even say that.
Honey Boo Boo what? Why y'all comparing me to Honey Boo Boo? Like, she's like 12.
Shit, 11?
And as you can tell, most of it was just them not doing a whole lot, just them sitting around, presumably in the rehab room that Tammy is staying in. And I don't know that I covered all of this because I did continue to, like, check in every once in a while. Noel and I were basically just watching TV. And so we would take a break between episodes. I'd be like, well, let me check in and see if they're still going. So some of this is from recorded content and some of this is just my memory of things that I saw at different points when I checked in. But Tammy did say she loves this man. He gave her a chain necklace with the letter P on it, presumably for Philip. I've said the word presumably so many times in this video. I don't even know if I'm using it right. Like, it's one of those things where I've said it so many times, I'm like, is this even real? Is this a real world? A real word? Not to be confused with The Real World, which is a television show. And have y'all watched The Real World Homecoming? That shit is so good, especially I'm watching the New Orleans season, and that was just like one of my favorite seasons growing up, and I'm just like, this is riveting. Besides the point, but she did get this chain from him where I don't know if I caught it on the recorded footage or not, but like she literally has it like laying over her trach. Okay, it's like literally laying over her trach. And I'm just like, this is so fascinating that you just have it draped there like that. And then the comments in the actual live stream about the necklace were killing me. There were so many people that were saying like, oh girl, your neck is gonna turn green from this fake ass jewelry. And I was just like, T. T. A lot of people kept bringing up Honey Boo Boo, you know, also the other reality television character. And I don't know if that was relevant in some kind of way. I don't know if there's tea there. If there is, I would love to know. I always loved following Mama June and the Honey Boo Boo family, so I would be curious to know if there is something going on there. Tammy seemed pretty clueless as well whenever people kept bringing up Honey Boo Boo. She's like, I don't know why y'all are talking about her. So if there's something there related to the Slatons, I would love to know about it. Let me know in the comments. In general, Tammy claims that she's lost weight and that she's still making progress, which hard to say because we barely seen her on the internet for the past few months. So I don't know. The main noticeable thing that I noticed is that it looks like she's had some hair loss up here on top of her noggin, but that was all I could really tell. But it's also harder to tell when, like, what do we have to compare it to? And also, like, it's her standard, you know, angles. Like, she's the one angling the camera. So who knows, really, truly, you know what I'm saying? And apparently the BBWKing drove over 30 hours or something like that to come see her, which seems like a lot. Like, why not just take a plane, bestie? I don't get it. But then also, he still is claiming that he's not using her for clout. And I definitely take issue with that because I feel like he only ever, like, comes out of the woodwork when it's convenient. If you recall, I made a whole video about the week before the premiere of season 3 of 1,000 Pound Sisters where he started posting all this shit about him and Tammy and about how much he still loved her and this, that, and the other. But then, like, he posted that after all of the events related to him and Tammy had already happened on the show. Like, they had already filmed that. So he already knew how it was going to end. But yet he was like, let me come out here a week before this show premieres and start posting about Tammy again. Like, that's the kind of shit that I'm like, you're using her for clout, bestie. That's my opinion. But you are. That's what I think. So yeah, they were live for a while. I checked in at multiple different points over the course of what I feel like was at least a couple of hours, but maybe it just seems longer in my mind, and that's not really what happened. Again, I wasn't keeping like that close of tabs on everything, so I could have missed something. I would love to know any additional tea that I didn't cover here, so please feel free to let me know that in the comments if you have that tea. But they mostly just sat there from what I could tell and collected gifts, which if you've never been in a TikTok live stream before, it's basically the way that people can tip their creators, you know, like send them money, whoever, whatever, which is also kind of sus because Tammy's not getting that money, so I don't know who they thought they were sending these tips to. Like, do people really care about the BBWKing that much that they're out here sending him tips? Like, I don't know, sus. You would never find me sending my money to the BBWKing, that's for sure. That's for sure. And then outside of that, I was like, well, let me see what he's been posting on his TikTok page in the first place, because I hadn't really sought him out in a long time. And I did find this TikTok that he posted with Tammy where they're kissing. So I'm going to share that, and this is your content warning. Just like speed up like 30 seconds to a minute in this video and you'll probably miss it. But here's that TikTok. I don't know. I guess just in general, I'm just very annoyed that he has somehow slithered his way back into her life. I feel like regardless of how anybody who watches the show or follows them on social media feels about Tammy, I feel like based on like the comments section of my videos that I made about the show and things like that, it felt like it was a pretty general consensus that we all agreed that this guy was a scumbag, that we like didn't like him. Regardless, even the people I feel like that don't like Tammy were like, this guy is no good and is like trying to use her. And I think that we can all hopefully get on the same page about that. Like, I'm not a fan of this man at all and hope that he finds his way out of her life real quick before he is like destructive to her progress and things like that. Because in all seriousness, I feel like she had made a lot of growth right at the end and just like making the decision on her own to go back to the rehab facility and things like that. Like, obviously some things came in between her getting to the rehab facility, but like I felt like she had really worked on some self-awareness and making some changes to her life, and I just really hope that this doesn't detract from that. And just as a note, because I'm sure some people are wondering, I have no insider knowledge on whether or not they are filming again or not. I feel like we will find out whenever they do their little meet and greets. I feel like that's always the thing that like has confirmed it in the past 3 seasons, is that every single season they've done a meet and greet, and it's kind of tipped us off to let us know that they are indeed still filming. I do occasionally talk to Amy. I haven't talked to Tammy in a long time, but neither of them would even confirm to me if they were filming or not anyways, so I don't have any insider knowledge there or things like that. So who knows if they're filming. I'm going to put into the universe that they are filming right now. I hope they are. I'm hoping it for all of us because I love the 1,000 Pound Sisters. I love the TV show and hope to see a new season, but I just like don't have any kind of tea like that, and I don't think that she spilled any information on that in the live stream yesterday. I don't think she's probably legally allowed to, although I don't think that would stop her, but I don't believe that she did share anything anyways, so that's that on that. Anyways, I think that's about everything. If there's something I missed, feel free to let me know. Like I said, I was just trying to enjoy my Sunday with Noel and the dog, so it's possible I missed some stuff, but I know a lot of people are probably interested to know this information, so I wanted to make sure to share what I did know with you all. If this is your first time on my channel, make sure to subscribe down below, hit the bell button so you get a notification. Certainly if anything new happens with Tammy and the BBW King, I'll let you know. I'll keep you posted. Make sure to leave me a comment, hit like, click share, and follow me on all my social media. I had so much fun today. I hope you did too, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!